Hey everybody, and welcome back for another video where in this video I finally figured out what the next project was going to be, and that is making these kiddos their new set of swings. So I'm not going to be able to finish the project today, but I'm going to be able to get a good start on it. And the main reason I can't really finish it today is because unfortunately I've injured my right calf a couple of days ago. I guess I didn't know how out of condition I was, or a fluke of bad luck, whatever it was. Anyways, I went to race this little girl here, and after only a couple of steps, felt a quite significant snap pop in my right calf, instant pain. Anyways, I pulled my right calf, and it's on rest right now. So I've been slowly getting back into activities and projects. And today is beautiful outside again. A little bit of wind, of course, but it's nice enough that I can get out there and get back to work on a couple of projects, like I said. So for a while, I have had these brackets, and I ordered them from Amazon. They are Eastern Jungle Gym, and it's a swing set bracket. So I got two of those, one for either side. And basically they receive a 4x4 post for each leg, and then the main cross beam is a 4x6. Now in Canada, or at least in my area, we typically don't get 4x6s. It'll either be a special order or not available at all. And I've seen online there are other people saying the same thing, and they've come up with different ways, combining different cuts of wood. But I'm thinking up a different strategy, and I actually bought a 6x6, which is 5.5, and this receives 3.5 width by 5.5 height. So I'm thinking if I take an inch off either side in the length of this bracket, then I should be okay to slide this on either end and then have a full 6x6 brace or cross member. So that's the plan for today. That's going to be the first project. I've done a little bit of trim work up in the rabbit coop, so I'll be continuing some of that. That'll probably happen today as well. But the swing set is priority, and the part that's going to get held back because of my leg injury is the digging of holes for the leg posts and cementing them down. That'll happen at a later date. But getting the actual frame together is priority. And we'll head outside. Like I said, it's windy out, so I wanted to get all the information out to you now before we get out there. But if the wind dies down, then hopefully I'll be able to talk a bit while we're outside as well. But as for now, you know the game plan. We're going to get that 6x6 shaved off the sides and hopefully get these brackets onto it, and then get the 4x4 posts in the legs, bolt that all on, and we'll have our basic frame of the swing set. Alright kiddos, you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's head on outside and see how this first project goes. Alright, so here we are outside, and I got the 6x6 here, and I'm trying to choose the best size to take an inch off of in order to fit it into our bracket. The heartwood is focused over towards this side here, and you can see there's more checking or cracking in the wood on this side. So I'm going to be using this side to take an inch off for sure, and that'll mean that this side here will also get an inch taken off of it. Because a 6x6 post is actually 5.5 by 5.5, which is exactly what this one is. The bracket, which I'll have here, accepts 5.5 by 3 and almost 3/4, but it's meant to be 3.5. So basically, I got 5.5 here. So I'll try and take off 1 inch on this side, 1 inch on this side, and the way I have it oriented here now, that should eliminate a good portion of checking on this side. So another thing I need to know is how long I want to cut back. And that measurement is 1 foot. So 1 inch off either side for 1 foot back, and this should hopefully slip right on. Alright, so now that I got the 1 foot long cuts done, I'm going to cut across the sides here now and see if I can remove these blocks. Alright, so at this point now I'm going to try the bracket and we'll see if it fits on. Perfect fit. Alright, so I'm going to repeat this on the other side and we'll have our top brace done. Alright, so now that I got the first side done, I'm going to flip this over and start working on the second one. Either that or I'll move down to the other side instead of having to muscle this around. But as you've seen, I got the bracket on, fits great. So I'm going to repeat the same process on the other side with the exception of the hand saw. The wood is still a bit green, it was hard to get through, so I'm going to use my reciprocating saw and sawzall and do the next side. So hopefully the next one will go a little bit faster. So with that said, I'm going to start on the other side, get that measured out, cut, and hopefully end up with as good a result as we have here. Alright, now that we got this side done, it's time to test fit this one. See how it turned out. Perfect. Excellent. So that's our two ends done. Time to get these attached, I guess. Alright, so now at this point, I got these lag bolts here. They look to be probably between 4 and 6 inch lag bolts. They came with the kit for this Eastern Jungle Gym set. And I'm just going to go ahead. You can see the holes are already pre-done, 3 holes. And there's 3 holes in a different pattern on the other side. So 1 lag bolt, 1 washer. It's a 1/2 inch socket, what I'm using. And basically I'm just going to go for it. Just like that. And I'm just going until the socket or the impact hammer brings up a little bit of resistance, and I can see the metal get sucked into the wood. Just like that. Let's do the other side. There we are, that side is done. Alright, let's move down to the other end and get the other bracket put on. Alright, so now that the 2 brackets are on, the rest of it should be fairly easy as far as attaching the legs. Basically just shove them in, put in the bolts, done, easy peasy. So hopefully up to this point now, if you're experiencing buying this kit and you couldn't find a 4x6 header for your swing set, so far this is looking like a very viable option. It seems to be working out great. A little bit of work, a little bit of cutting, but I think it's going to be very robust and strong and pay off in the end for doing it this way. So if you're in Canada especially and you can't find 4x6 or anywhere else, like I say, this is probably the way you should go. So let's go ahead and get the legs put on, and that'll be pretty much it for today. Alright, so this thing is massive. I don't think I'm going to be able to stand it up myself, but I'm going to try, and we'll see what happens. It'll probably be a fail. We'll see. Yeah, that ain't happening. So I'm going to have to recruit more manpower to get this swing up in position, but that's about it for now. Alright, so I tried my best. I tried using the hill to my advantage. I didn't get enough advantage, so. Anyways, the swing set will stay right there for now until I get some more manpower. Maybe my wife would be able to help me out there. We could probably get that up together. But as for now, that's where it is. But I think it turned out great, so. It is what it is there. We'll finish up with that in another video. But like I said, I think my solution for the crossbeam, it's heavy, but I think it works. So let's clue off. I want to show you guys what we did yesterday, and then I'll show you a little bit of work that I did in the rabbit coop as far as trimming, but I still got more to do, but I'll show you what I do have done. So let's head back to the garden. Alright, so I'm up here in the garden now. We actually came out yesterday evening, and spur of the moment we were checking on our old garlic plants. Anyways, you're probably getting wind noise there now, sorry about that. But either way, the garlic plants didn't make it. We found like 4 or 5 out of 50. I think the rest is pretty much decomposed and composted into the bed. So we got out our seeds and we planted, and I'll show you now what we did plant. We have 3 rows of onions, 2 rows of spinach, 3 rows of beets, 2 rows of broccoli, and 2 rows of lettuce. All direct sown from seed, so we'll see how this turns out. Alright, little lady here and little man, they both helped a lot with the planting. If I got some footage of them helping to plant, I'll put that in here.
Mommy, this is green. Did you say no? Sissy, 1.5 feet each. That one has rock. Another rock. Another rock. Another rock. Again. Enough. Again. And one in here. And then one in here.
There we go, getting those seeds covered in.
This rock out of the way of the door. Nope. Onions are here, here, here. Just in front. Turn them all. Up. Break, break, break. Tap, 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 tap.
There we are. So that is the planting of the bed done for this one at least. We still have 2 other beds to plant, and then we have our strawberries and asparagus at the end there. So that's that. We're going to give this a little bit of watering now, and then I'll just show you the rabbit coop, a little bit of trimming that we did in there. Watch out for the water, guys. Alright, so I'm just going to give this a good dosing. We never had a chance to really give it a good dose yesterday, so I'll give it a good soaking here now, and we'll catch you guys over in the rabbit coop. Alright, so we're in the rabbit coop. Now, as you can tell, there's still some more trim left to be done, and I picked up the boards for that today. But the trim that I did do, right here in the corners, I boxed the corners, and I boxed off the middle supports. Just covered up all that Acousti-Seal and added a nice cedar finish to it. Alright, and then I boxed this corner over here as well. Alright, so I'm going to be continuing a bit more similar to this. I think these corners are actually pine. Or actually no, I think they're cedar. And this is cedar deck planks as well. And again, this corner here. So, like I say, I'm going to be trimming all this up here. And I'm going to trim these up here, just tidying it all up, making it a bit pretty. Alright, and trim up here as well. Over as far as the door. Alright, and that is that. So one other thing before we finish off the video here that the kids just noticed is, you know, we mentioned last video how these bunnies love to burrow, digging holes randomly, and anyways, over in this corner over here, there seem to be a lot of soil disturbed, we'll say.
You don't know where it ends. Yeah,
so
look under here.
Let's have a look down here. Where does it go?
I really don't know.
We don't know.
Can I see camera? Can I see you?
It's gone way down there in the dirt. There may be a back there to it.
Yeah,
Let me see. I'm going to try and shine my flashlight in there.
that's just crazy.
I don't know. I can't really see an end. It goes way down under.
It goes to China.
It goes to China, yeah.
Someone want to be a test chocolate?
Alright, so yeah, these bunnies definitely enjoy burrowing.
I'm going to try to block it up with some rocks.
No, don't block it up.
Why? I want to make it for escape, though. I can't make a great escape. Why? Because all this fence? Yeah. It's all underground.
Yeah, as long as we got all 4 above ground, make sure there's neither one down under there. But they do some fast burrowing. They're quick diggers.
Where does it end?
Well, I don't know. Alright everybody, there you have it. That's today's video done. Didn't really plan on doing this video. I just got the motivation to get at that swing set. And so I went to Home Depot, got the wood, and here we are. Alright, so the frame is done. I didn't realize it was going to be so heavy and tall because I got 10-foot 4x4s for the legs because I plan on digging down about 2 feet for each leg and cementing them down. So for that reason I had the 10-footers so that we got about 8 feet of swinging height. But now that it's assembled and it's 10 foot high plus a bit more, Anyways, that's a bit too high for me to be able to push up on my own and too heavy, so I will recruit help and get that upright. And also, when my leg is feeling a bit better and able to step down on a spade shovel a little bit better, I'll get at digging those holes, 4 post holes, and get those situated and swing set put in place where it's going to stay for a good while. And then I'll get to drilling some holes in the header and hanging some swings, and we'll do all that in another video. I think that should be enough work to justify another video. So, and that's what we'll do. But as far as this one goes, I'm glad that I decided to go with the 6x6. It was a 12-foot 6x6 that I used for the header. Just took an inch off by a foot long, and worked out great. So if you're in the same predicament, there you have it. That's a solution for you. And have some people on hand, or a come along lift or something to get that puppy up. So that's it for now. And garden is updated and planted, partially planted. We'll hopefully do some more planting for that. And again, you see I'm working on the trim here in the rabbit coop. And I should soon be getting to making the cages, and that'll be the next step as well. So still lots of action and happening around here. Like I say, as long as my leg heals up as good as it's been doing, I'm on day 2 I think now, and I was able to actually get around today and get some materials, so it worked out well. So hopefully healing continues at a rapid rate. I'll do that after. I just want to strain off the legs. You grab that end up there. Lift it and then walk it up.
Within what sort?
Here. Walk down the leg.
You want to keep coming? What? I know, but I don't want it to. Oh. I know. And we're gonna get swing poke.
Put that up on it. I'll add it.
Be okay.
So until next video, hope you're happy, hope you're healthy, take care of each other, and peace out!